How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to talk about removing the DME, basically your engine's computer, as well as the CAS system, which monitors the instrument and security controls. So the reason you would do this is if you had a failure like I just did with the power supply to the fuel injectors. Now, this is on my 2015 BMW X1. Inside the engine compartment, this whole unit right here is what is in question. So in order to remove this, what I recommend you do is go ahead and number each connector before you take it. That way you know which order. Take a picture of it and go ahead and remove these. Most of these pull down like that. You pull this down, it pops up. And then it's just simply followed by 4 bolts that hold it in place. You would just remove those. The whole unit kind of just pops out. It's on a kind of a foundation under that, so don't have to worry about pulling anything else off. And that's how you remove the DME. Now the CAS is a whole other situation. Okay, so we're on the driver's side right now, and I already went ahead and had the trim already removed because I already had to do this ahead of time. But as crazy as this looks, it actually wasn't so bad. So let me explain real quick. So basically the CAS will be this unit right here that says 709. Like I said, I already had it sent out to be paired with a new DME, so you won't have a 709 on it. But it's super simple. It's held in with 1 bolt right here. There is a connector down here that's just similar to the other engine ones. But an important thing you have to be very careful with, and let me see if I can actually get a good picture of it. This connection right here, that is actually a ribbon cable, and you can just pop it out with like a small screwdriver and it will come out fairly easy. You just have to be careful not to damage it. It's going to be a bad day if you do damage it. So once you pull that out and you get the bolt undone, it just pops right out. The only thing is getting to it. So let me talk about how to get to the CAS system. So normally there would be a lot of trim everywhere. You can get to this basically by starting with the AC vent. So the AC vent will be the first thing that you take out, and that just pops in right here. You will just need to be careful with the pry bar and just remove that out. Other than that, at that point, it's just removing the paneling, just being very careful not to damage anything. But the only thing that I would say is, a lot of them say you don't have to remove as much as I did. Trust me, you do, because one of the things that they fail to mention is this lovely styrofoam, sound deadening, insulation, whatever crap, total crap. That's what's blocking the CAS from just being able to pull out and be a quick 5-minute job. And it's held on by these plastic screws right here. And then there's one more tucked up right under here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. I actually had to rip mine out just because it was such a pain in the butt and I was getting frustrated with it. Just making sure you take any of the connectors for any of the side units on the trim, and then there is a row of screws that you will have to remove to get this whole front panel off. But other than that, just take your time, be patient, it will come out, and it's really not that hard. I just used a quick reference and was able to figure it out as I go. Just try not to force anything. If it doesn't want to come out, that means there's probably a screw or some kind of clip that's still on there. Like I said, take your time and it'll all work out. And that's pretty much how you get to it. The whole reason I wanted to do this video is just to show you kind of where it is, and also to be mindful of the cables that are attached to it. And like I said in other videos, just remember, remove the battery cable. Don't want power connected to anything while you're trying to deal with this electronics. And that's it.